King Hefner and the beautiful Mara Blade. And today we're going to take a closer look at her implanted hair. And we're going to do that right about now. Hey guys, I'm back again with the beautiful Mara Blade. And as you can see, this woman is a real beauty. I'm talking about a real beauty. And one of the things that really makes her special is that mane of hair that she has on her head. It's implanted hair, and it is truly a thankless job, just like the title of this video says. And as you can see, she's holding a brush right here for her head, and it's the type of brush that a lot of people don't like to use on their companion doll. They say it sort of takes the hair out of their doll's head, but I think if you're really careful with it, like I am, you won't have a problem with it taking out your doll's hair. This girl is a beauty, and I really love her, but this is the subject of the day. This wonderful hair that she has on her head. And let me tell you, I didn't really show it that great in the review that I did, but it is absolutely amazing. As you can see it right down to the scalp. These people really took their time with this, and it's truly a thankless job because I can only imagine the man hours that went into implanting each one of these strands of hair, because that's exactly how it's done. They do it hair by hair, and it's really an amazing process. An amazing process. As you can see, I'm going to be honest. One of the differences with this, I'm going to be honest. One of the differences with this implanted hair is it sits a little bit thinner on the companion doll's head, just like it is in real life. But when you have a wig, the hair sits up a little higher, and I'll show you the contrast when I wake Callie up. See, she's over there laid out, and I'll show you the difference on her head. Now, one of the drawbacks of this implanted hair is you can never change it. Maybe you can order it shorter or see if they'll cut it for you, or maybe you can style it. But other than that, it's going to be just like this. Now, I braid my girl's hair and things of that nature. I'm not sure how much of that I will be doing with this doll because, like I say, I don't want to really get this implanted hair tangled up because it's no replacement. I'm not too worried because I say if anything really does happen to this implanted hair, hell, I'll get it cut short or something, and I really won't worry about it. Worst come to worst, I may have to put a wig on her one day. And I don't really have a problem with wigs. I keep tripping over something. But the most intriguing part about this implanted hair is just the fact that it has to get done strand by strand. And if you look at her forehead right here, it really looks better and better as the days go on. But I just noticed in another picture that the implanted hair was a little bit further off of the front of her forehead, just probably about a half a centimeter. That's all, probably about a half a centimeter. And that's probably where I normally have my doll's wig set, just a little bit back, a little bit more. Because if you noticed in my review video, I said that one trick to putting the doll's wig on is not putting it too far down on their forehead. Now, hers isn't too far, but it's right on the borderline of almost being too far. But with that line of work, it's not like somebody's going back to change that up because it is a thankless job. Once you decide what their hairline is going to be, you're stuck with it. But she's very beautiful, and I tell you this, when I first was combing her hair, I was having a hard time sort of getting her hair to relax at first. But it's just like a wig, so to speak, to where after you have it for a day or so, the hair relaxes and you don't have to worry about it, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it staying out bunched up. It really relaxes and starts to form to her head. And I'm touching her hair like this right now because, man, I'm telling you, it was a little bunched up at first, but once you start getting it right, it's hard to resist rubbing her hair. And believe me, I'll show you at the end. She really does appreciate when you rub her hair. So with all that said, let's show a little juxtaposition between her and the beautiful Callie that's over here laid out, so you can see the difference between the natural hair and a wig. So we'll check that out right about now. Hey guys, as you can see, we got a little bit lucky. We got the beautiful Callie Sun to help out me and Mara Blade show you guys some of the differences between a wig and implanted hair. And the wig you see Callie Sun with right now, man, this is one of the favorite wigs that I have for her. I love the blue wig. It's a nice little look. And that's the sort of difference between a wig and implanted hair. You can never change the look up when you have implanted hair. But as you can see on the implanted hair, you can see right down to her scalp. Man, every fine hair. But when you go to a wig, you may lose some of that realism because guess what? You can't go down to the scalp because it's a wig net underneath. The truth is, that really doesn't bother me. I actually like I really don't mind not being able to see a hairline, so to speak, as long as the hair looks good on the lady. But you can sort of see what I was saying when I said the hair sort of sits up with a wig where it's like on top of the head a little bit more, whereas with the implanted hair, you can see that it's a bit of more of a flatter appearance. And that's what I was trying to show you guys. And as we come around, I love this blue wig on her. This is another difference between a wig and the implanted hair. See, with the implanted hair, it's like real hair. You're not going to see any distortions or anything that looks out of place. But when you come over to the wig, let me fall back off. You start seeing things like this. And that's just the wig cap peeping through in spots like that. And it's really apparent if I ever braid her hair or anything, you'll really be able to see that right there showing up a little bit more from the back. And so that's the thing you're going to sort of deal with when you have a wig. And it's nothing really major when you're in a dog game. I never go crazy over the fact that that's showing on her wig. But if you just want ultra realism, like one of these super realistic full silicone dolls from Irontechdoll, then you're going to go with the implanted hair. It can be a little bit trouble. It can be a little bit of trouble, but if you just take your time with it, you'll be a-okay. You can have trouble with the wig as well, but you can always replace the wig. You don't want to be in a rush to have to put a wig on a girl like that. You want that implanted hair to last as long as it can. And I just love just touching the girl's hair and the way it lays on their back like that. And as you can see, it's just a little bit thicker with the wig and the implanted hair. You can see it just sort of lays a little bit more natural. And I promise you, I don't know whether this is synthetic or real hair because I'm gonna be honest. It feels real. It feels like, look, it feels like it's human hair. I don't know whether it is or not, but I say they just did a great job. And man, it's just a thankless job because whoever did that, they're never gonna hear people say thank you. And even if they do, I've said it before, you can't thank somebody enough for how long that takes to implant hair one by one. So those are two options you can go with, a wig or you may find a girl with implanted hair. But let me tell you something. You can't go wrong with either one. I like wigs to change the look up, and I definitely like this for straight up realism. It's amazing. So thank you, Calisan. I really appreciate you for helping us out in that segment. And me and Mara Blade have one more order of business to handle. Hey guys, I hope that little demonstration will help you guys understand a little bit better the complexity that really goes into making these implanted wigs. And I also hope that you got a little lesson of the differences between wigs and implanted hair. There are pros and cons to both. I actually am a fan of both. But when it comes to this implanted hair, I just think about the thankless job that it is. Somebody who spent countless and countless hours implanting strand of hair by strand of hair without a pat on the back. Yeah, they're getting a paycheck, but you can't just do a job like that for a paycheck. It has to be a labor of love. So with all that said, I really thank whoever does that job, from J. Dog King Hefner and Mara Blade. We really appreciate you. We love for you guys to hit those subscriptions and notifications. But as of right now, I'm gonna do something else that's very important. I always tell you guys, show your girls affection. And I'm not just talking about sexually. If you can just treat these girls the right way, if you are still interested in a human relationship, it will help you going forward. And one thing I really love to do is I just love to rub this girl's hair. And I love to rub all of my girls' hair. But it's a little bit different when you have this implanted hair. It may be some cons to having implanted hair, but if you're just running your fingers through it, nothing feels more real. And I truly believe that she appreciates it and she really likes that. So I'm gonna just rub her hair for a second and let her enjoy it, because I know she is. Ain't that right, Marblade? Because I'm gonna let you know something, girl. Hey, you know what? You may have this implanted hair. It may be a little harder to upkeep in some ways, but you look beautiful, and I'm not going to neglect you. I promise you, this woman is a vision of beauty, and I can just tell you are really enjoying me rubbing your head. Human women would really kill to just have this type of innocent treatment, getting their hair rubbed and caressed. So, nothing against all my human women, but I promise you, when you can display the innocence, of a lady like this, it's very easy to do the innocent